Head coach Tara Vanderveer, senior guard Candace Wiggins, and sophomore center Jane Appel. Let coach start off with a few minutes, and then we'll open it to questions.
Well, I think that having listened to Ann and Sue and Jamie, I guess we just definitely don't want to be the last one on someone's USA schedule and help them with their focus. We're doing our civic duty, I guess, but they played extremely well. I thought the USA team came out and they really shot the ball extremely well. They play at a pace that our team is not used to, and we need to play at a better pace. I was very impressed with them, and actually, I had a chance to talk to them earlier in the day, and I thought we did some nice things. I came into the game, told everyone that everyone was going to play, so they had a chance to play against the best players in the world. We're just really trying to evaluate our point guard situation, and I thought, we saw some good and some bad in that. It's a lot different, I think, for Jane and our post players to go up against Lisa Leslie and Kara Braxton, but now I would hope that no matter who they play against, they'll have confidence. I thought, when Jane really was aggressive, she looked very good inside, and with Candace, she's played against them a lot, and she came out and I thought competed really hard. But I won't say that was necessarily as good as we could play, and so I think that there's things that we can take away from it, and we can play better.
Questions?
Candace, the way they knock down shots, particularly in the first half, is that what you're used to seeing from that team and those players?
Absolutely. It doesn't surprise me these are the type of players that if they're open at all, they're going to knock them down.
Tara, did you go in tonight thinking that you'd limit Candace's minutes? I think she played 19.
I was open to kind of just seeing how the game went, but I think Candace has had a lot of experience playing against these players, whereas some of our other players maybe needed a little bit more. I just really wanted everyone to play, and I just think that it can be valuable for a team looking at a lot of different combinations. And I don't want to say this is like a glorified practice, but just for us to play Jane and Kayla, Candace, Jill together, just because of our situation with Michelle being out, with Ashley being out, we either have to play with guys. It's really hard. We haven't had that number, so for us to be able to play people together, I thought we really wanted to use it as a kind of valuable time for us to improve. But then I don't want to just have Candace be playing that much time on what we've got coming up with our trip to Virgin Islands and also with our Utah game.
Jane, what are you going to remember about tonight?
I always remember playing, against Lisa Leslie, and I guess our entire team was a great opportunity. We definitely learned from it.
Jane, what did those post players do that was new to you? I mean, their experience. Are there any specific things that they did that sort of surprised you as just the overall level of their game?
I think they were a lot smarter than post players that typically gone against. As for physical wise, it was about the same as it was last week against Kievan. It was the same, but definitely confidence level against a more mature player.
Tara, can you talk a little bit about where you think the team is right now, early in the season, heading into a tough tournament? Where do you see things right now?
Well, again, it's not necessarily what happened tonight, but kind of just overall. I think people have been working very hard. I think, I'm really pleased with how well our freshmen are doing. They're going to really contribute. And again, it's hard when you get a Jeanette Poland up against a Simone Augustus. You really can't see, but I think that I think Jeanette and Kayla are both really contributing. Jane is a young player. She's doing very well. She had an exceptional game against Rutgers. Really listening, and I mean, some of it is, I think, I just don't think Jane understands how good she is. I mean, some of it is like I think she could take it at anybody she plays against. And Kayla is really helping a lot inside. So, Jill's stepping up. We're definitely looking at a different rotation without Michelle Harrison. That hurts us not having Michelle. But I think we're really, our biggest puzzle to figure out is our point guard situation, and once we do that, I think we'll be in better shape. But we're working hard defensively again. Could you see it against this USA team? Maybe not. And it was, but I think in practice we're showing that much better. Our defense is better. We need to execute better offensively, but our young players are working very hard, and we're having great practices.
Did you expect Kayla to play so much so quickly?
Yes. I knew she was going to play so much and so quickly. I didn't know she was going to do so well. I think she's really doing exceptionally well, and she's getting a lot of help from Jane. Jane was a freshman last year that we counted on a lot, and Jane really helps Kayla a lot.
Tara, how would you assess your point guard situation right now?
Well, today Candace is our best point guard, and but we're hoping that maybe in a month, Roz is coming along. I mean, you've got basically 3 very inexperienced point guards, with 2 of them coming off of injuries. So it's gonna take a little while, but I think we'll be able to play different ones, maybe based on the situation. Roz penetrated well. She cut out some of her turnovers tonight, although she did have a couple. Mel contributed. JJ's working to get back in the mix. So you can never have too many good point guards. And we'll be playing a 3-guard lineup probably a lot.
Any more questions?
Candace, after the Rutgers game, you were quoted as saying that there was more mental toughness on this team this year. I was wondering if you could elaborate a little bit on what you meant by that.
Well, I just think that the environment we were in Rutgers, I think we showed a lot of toughness because we stayed in it, we battled, and it wasn't a pretty game, but we still, we stuck through. We kept it going, and unfortunately tonight, I think it was just a situation where, a lot of us were really excited. We wanted to play hard, but it was just for some reason it was like so weird, I don't know, like maybe nerves or something, but we're definitely really excited about playing, and I think everyone had intentions on playing as hard as they could. But
leaving tonight aside, is the focus different this year than in the past when you're talking about toughness?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're a young team, so the energy is a very youthful energy, and I think that's kind of like just our backs are against the wall, and we're just ready to just compete with anybody.
What's with the black uniforms?
We have black away uniforms and Cardinal away uniforms. So Nike sent them and we wear them, and our team likes them.
So black on the road?
Not always. I mean, we have both. So no.
Any more questions?
All right. Thank you all for
Thanks, Coach.
coming.